Man, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Y'all already know what time it is. Man, I gotta give y'all some breaking news, man. This is a shock one right here. So, New York Liberty fired Sandy Brondello. They're parting ways with her. They won't renew her contract for 2026. I think this was very shocking, man. And crazy thing about it, their last press conference, the reporter asked Breanna Stewart and Sabrina about Sandra Brondello. Did she do enough to keep her job? As if the reporter knew something we didn't know. I didn't expect this, y'all. There's no way in hell you could have convinced me that Sandra Brondello was gonna get fired. Sandra Brondello is one of the best coaches in the league. Why would they fire Sandra Brondello after she got them their first championship? Sandra Brondello last 3 seasons as a Liberty head coach. As you can see right here on your screen, 27-17. They lost in the first round, but here's the thing. They lost in the first round because they had all those injuries. Lanny Hamilton, she missed the whole season. They lost Kayla Thornton. Breanna Stewart was hurt. Jaquez Jones was hurt for half the season. Sabley, the little sister, the backup center, she was hurt. I mean, they had a team full of injuries. So why did they let Sandy Brondello go? And just let you know, like, ain't nobody job safe in this league. Um, for Sandy Brondello to get fired, that tells me a whole lot about job security in this league. It seems like some coaches get killed for personal reasons and coaches get fired for personal reasons. And I think this one right here doesn't really make tons of sense. You fire one of the best coaches in the league, and I'm still trying to piece together what happened. This had to be something that behind closed doors type of situation because I can't understand this from none in the world. Man, Santa Brondello just won in their first championship. Like, what the hell? Their first championship. New York Liberty never won a championship till last year. You would think them having all those injuries was going to like buy her time. You know what I'm saying? Now we know her contract. She would do for a contract extension. You ain't give her a contract extension after she won you a championship. Man, this is dirty. And in my opinion, that's low down. In my opinion, bro. And I just don't understand like how a coach like Sandy Brondello gets fired, but Tyler Marsh, a guy that knows nothing about coaching, he is not a great coach. He keeps his job. Chris Cole claimed Dallas Wings. He keeps his job. I don't understand this. You know, people have said this. They mad about Noya Quinn. Some people are. They understand. I understand Noya Quinn why she got fired. Look, there are a lot of things factoring into why coaches get fired. There are things factoring into why coaches get another season. You know, to prove that they're worthy of getting a new contract extension. But when you win a championship, y'all, I never seen this. You rather see this in professional sports unless you got a head coach in the front office just bumping heads and they not on the same page or something. Like this got to be something I don't know, like a serious disagreement between Sandy Brundle and somebody in the front office. I'm trying to figure out. You fired Sandy Brondello. Who you gonna get? Who's out there better than Sandy Brondello that's on the market? That's just confused. I don't understand the New York Liberty. I think New York Liberty making a huge mistake. You fired Sandy Brondello. That don't even make logical sense. And Tyler Marsh keep his job. But relationships are more important in this league than actually winning. I see relationships, personal relationships. It depends on if I like somebody. Means more than actually winning. I see that right now. Because I don't care what it is. Sandy Brondello got me a championship. This year we had uh, tons of injuries. We had tons of injuries. So there's no way they was gonna win. I mean, let's just be honest. Jacquel Jones played like straight garbage. That's not Sandy Brondello's fault. So how is this Sandy Brondello's fault that the New York Liberty had all those injuries all year long and they got put out the first round against just a better team? The Phoenix Mercury is a better team. I mean, you don't give her a contract extension. I mean, she should have got a contract extension that she got them their first ever championship. Like, what's really going on? Do Breanna Stewart got a hand in this? A lot of questions, y'all. Do Breanna Stewart got a hand in this? Did she have a disagreement with Sandy Brondello? It's a reason why Sandy Brondello got let go. You know, you see this in professional sports, you like, wow, this right here is a shocker. And then it comes out that her the best player. I'm not saying this the case, but her and the best player not getting along and not seeing eye to eye, or her in the front office. I don't that to me doesn't make sense. Sandra Brondello to me is the best coach on the market. She's the best coach on the market. If I'm a team like the Seattle Storm, who else? You got a couple you got a couple teams. I think LA they safe. They not gonna fire their coach. Seattle Storm, I think they're the only team right now that don't have a coach, if I'm not mistaken. Now New York, other than New York, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be probably a couple more teams fire their head coach. I know Chicago not gonna be one, Dallas not gonna be one, because I just said yesterday they're keeping their head coach. Um, that I still don't understand this, bro. This is crazy. I don't understand this from none in the world, y'all. This is not a serious league. If you sit here telling me a coach can't even get a contract extension when she got them their first ever championship, and then the very next year they have injuries. Now you got to fire her after they lost in the first round, and you don't give her a. I'm confused, bro. I'm totally confused. This one right here, y'all. This one of the biggest shockers. This is one of the biggest shockers of the off season. Well, it's the playoffs. It's the off season for some teams, but it's the biggest shocker right here. It's a big shocker, man. It's a big shocker right here, bro. I can't believe it. I ain't gonna lie. This don't even make sense. Somebody give me one reason why Sandra Brondello should have got fired. I thought the person that asked Stu and Sabrina the question, I thought they was. Well, I'm like, huh? Why would they fire Sandra Brondello? There's no way in here they're gonna fire Sandra Brondello. And sure enough, they fired Sandra Brondello. For what reason though? See, I be wanting. I gotta know that. I gotta find out about this. This one don't make sense. This one right here don't make sense. Somebody that wins a championship the very next year, you lose, you get fired. What kind of league is this? What kind of professional basketball league is this? I'm serious. I'm asking a serious question. What kind of professional basketball league is this? What the hell she did? This is deep in the basketball. You ain't finna tell me she got fired for a basketball reason. And I know fans. There's a lot of Liberty fans are upset, and y'all have every right to be upset. The New York Liberty fans are not. They're not happy about this move, and they shouldn't be, because we were just talking about the Liberty should bring everybody back. I mean, there was no reason to really break up this team. If you want to get rid of anybody, it's gonna be probably JJ. Even with that, you kind of like you give her another year to prove that we can get them another year to prove they can win another championship. You know what I'm saying? Because they was hurt all year long. Literally, Stewie had surgery right before the season started. Literally, they had all those injuries. So I don't understand what they could have did different. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't going to beat Phoenix. I knew that. I knew they weren't going to beat Phoenix. The front office, man, it sounded like they mind was already made up, man. That's just kind of weird, though. I mean, you win a championship, so you telling me? I'm curious. What what was the end goal? Did they tell her if she got to get them back to the finals? Like, that's just kind of weird. I don't understand that. Do she want do she want a lot of money? As she should. She got them a championship. This could be a money issue. It's a lot of things. We can speculate about money, personal relationships, disagreements, all this stuff. We can speculate. But man, when it comes to winning, you put all that personal stuff to the side and you focus on the main thing, and that's winning. So I just don't understand it, bro. I don't get it, bro. Tyler Marsh, and look, y'all. I'm not that shocked that Tyler Marsh kept his job. But man, look, if you would have told me that Sandy Brondello was gonna get fired from the New York Liberty for Tyler Marsh, I would have thought you were lying. There's no way. No, we know Chicago is yeah, that team they got, the Chicago Sky. We know they a joke. But the chance of Sandy Brondello losing her job for Tyler Marsh? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That don't even sit right with my spirit. That's crazy, man. And if they find Sandy Brondello, I'm interested to see the other moves they make this off season. They might go a totally different direction, y'all. That I don't know. It really don't make sense for them to go a different direction. But a lot of these players gonna be free agents. But you never know. But I'll be surprised if they just go a completely different direction. Get rid of Stewie. Get rid of JJ. I think Stewie already said she's gonna come back anyway. But I can see them. Maybe they get rid of JJ. But damn, bro, you going y'all? Are we gonna Are we really gonna split up the whole team after we just won a championship? That's crazy. I'm interested to see what the players' reaction is going to be like. How do they feel about that? I mean, I'm pretty sure the front office already had a meeting with them, especially the Sabrina Net School and Stewart, because they the cornerstones of the team. So I'm interested to see what their reaction is. Like, do they have a say so in this? I mean, if you Stewart and you mess with Sandy Brondello, seemed like to me you would have jumped in and said, "Man, nah, we got to keep Sandy." You know, That's what I'm sitting there thinking to myself. Could it be some disagreements? Cause look, go back and look at the press conference, y'all. I swear, go back and look at the press conference. It don't seem like look at Stewie. See, this why I kind of throwing me off. Cause Stewie, like, come on, that's a dumb question. Like, go back and look at Stewie, y'all. Go back and really look at Stewie and Sabrina Nesco's reaction. Stewie said that's a dumb question. Why would you ask me? Why would you ask us if Sandy Brondello gonna keep her job? Like she couldn't believe that was actually a question. So I doubt Stewie had anything to do with this. I doubt that. Cause that girl Stewie was like, what? Stewie was ready to go off on the reporter for questioning her head coach. Man, Stewart and Sabrina, they was like, what? Why would you ask us that dumb question? Yeah, we love Sandy Brondello. She should have her job. Man, I know Stewart, if Stewart really mean, I know she upset right now. I know she upset right now. But it just let you know in this league, man, this all about relationships over results. Relationships matters more than results in this league. This the league, you know, that we trying to they're trying to help elevate, but it made some bad decisions, man. A lot of teams making bad decisions, man. Just very unfortunate, dog. Sandra Brondello, now you again. This gonna work out for her, you know. This gonna work out for Miss Sandy Brondello. She has a championship on her resume, and if you look at again, I put on the screen. You look at the last 3 seasons. You know, they made the finals. I want y'all to think about this, y'all. The last 3 seasons, they was in the finals 2 out of 3 years. The last 3 seasons. Think about this, y'all. The last 3 seasons, they was in the finals. She could have easily repeated, right? Of course, they lost to the great Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces, but you get what I'm saying, though. Like, they was in the finals. So they had an opportunity to actually win. And, it's just crazy what just happened, though. It's just crazy what happened. 3 years, 2 years in the finals. You lost in the first round because you wasn't 100%, and you went up against the Phoenix Mercury. Let's just keep it real. That's not. I don't think that's. I don't think the fine is justified. I think they. I think the New York Liberty. They're making a huge mistake. Y'all let me know who y'all think the New York Knicks should hire next. Like, that sounds crazy. Sandra Brondello, one of the best coaches, to me, one of the only real coaches in the league, got fired on her day off. Crazy. I'm pretty sure Seattle gonna jump on that though. Seattle again. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have other teams. They're gonna move on from their head coaches. We'll see what happens, man. Tyler Marsh still has his job. Chris Copeland still has his job with the Dallas Wings. Sad and pathetic, man. Hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe. Mario.